How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito. Sensei, what do we got up to today?
Bro, on today's pop culture news flash, we are talking about She-Hulk's new release date, Batgirl director's official statement regarding the cancellation of that movie. Man, our heart just goes with that movie. R.I.P. Batgirl. And we have more wild news when it comes to Warner Bros. Discovery, man, because they
Yeah,
are just a force to be reckoned with
yeah,
right
they're
now.
just out for violence right
Yeah,
now.
they are
Uh,
definitely outrageous. But we see that you guys are already in the chat. Pina Colada says, "Hey, yo, what is up with it, Pina Colada?" Oh, wait, of course, I have to drop this real quick and put that in there. Let me get this. Jesus, there we go. My man Pina Colada says, "Hey yo, yes sir. What's up with the Pina Colada? You see, you got your 150 for being first in the chat." My man Derpy Gaming says, "I'm here for smexy comic book movie news content."
hey, you already know, man. You already know.
What is up with it, bros? Derpy Gaming says, "Hi. What's up with it, man?"
What's going on, Derp?
Andre says, "Hey there, fellow bros." What is up with it, Andre? How you doing? Our newest bro, Venger, one of Earth's mightiest bros out here in the streets.
Yo,
Mike Davis says, "What up to all? How you doing, Mike? How you doing today,
how's it
man?"
going, Mike?
Mike is out here being the super trivia master, so y'all be careful when we do trivia time later. I hope you guys have been brushing up on your comic book content because Mike is gonna be here to win once again. Pina Colada says, "My second time seeing Battery. Yeah, my guy's back from vacation."
Yep. Yeah. Feels good to be back, man. Feels
Oh,
good to
it
be back.
definitely feels good to have you back as well.
Oh, yeah.
Andre says, "What's up, Mike? Or should we call you Quizmaster?" LOL. Literally, that man was going crazy last week. So yeah, you guys know what we're here to do. We're here to talk to you about, like my man Derpy says, schmexy comic book and movie news, of course. And we have some more news today. An abundance of news, my brother. If I wouldn't say
Oh, yeah.
like, and it's just going like I feel like every day we've just been getting either crazy news or something incredible. Did you ever check out the Star Wars Andor trailer, by the way?
No, I have not. There's still
Oh
a lot of
man.
stuff I have to catch up on.
Whew.
You'll have to give me a list of what I need to watch because
Yeah, bro, because there's a
that way I
few
could look it
things.
up. Because there's
Oh,
a couple things. I basically was off grid on my vacation, by the way, for those
yeah.
of you guys who don't know. So, like with the little internet that I did have, I was just toying with Instagram Reels, and it was the most stressful thing I've ever kind of dealt with.
I remember you were
But
telling
yeah,
us about that yesterday.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be a interesting thing to talk. You're gonna have to check out Andor. Of course, they had
Mhm.
the She-Hulk trailer that had came out.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever trailer. Have you seen that yet?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
There's a
Oh,
lot I still have to watch, man.
we
I'll
might
have to
have
check
to
that out
just do
after
like a
this.
trailer watch party or something, yo, because man, those are some great trailers. All of those are really incredible. Um, but yeah, bro, why don't you get us into our first thing on today's news flash?
Alrighty. So, coming in at number one, Conor McGregor has been cast in Roadhouse, making his acting debut.
Yo, I was so not ready for this earlier when the news came out,
So
man.
is Roadhouse a prequel to a dance movie?
No, you're thinking of damn, what is that movie called?
Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't. Footloose. Is that Footloose, or am I
I
thinking
don't
the
think it's
other one?
Footloose.
Or are we talking about the? No, but it's not. There's an old Roadhouse movie that came out way back in the day, and uh,
Mm-hmm.
that is the movie. Wait, is that with Patrick Swayze? I'm really not sure, to be honest. Now you
I
have me
think so.
questioning life. Now I'm questioning everything that I know to be true. But there's a new Roadhouse being made with Jake Gyllenhaal
Mm.
as the main character. Yeah, okay. So the old Roadhouse is Patrick Swayze, but I don't know if
Okay,
it's a
yeah.
dancing movie though. But I think we might have been thinking of Dirty Dancing because that's a dancing movie, and I
That's the
think
one
that
I was
also
thinking
has
about.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
1989. So like the Double Deuce is the meanest, loudest, and rowdiest bar in the south of Mason Dixon line, and
Yep.
Dalton, Patrick Swayze, has been hired to clean it up. He might not look like much, but he has a PhD educated bouncer who proves he's more than capable of bustling heads with troublemakers and turning the roadhouse. Hey, you know what's funny? The hotel we were staying at in San Diego, the bar like at the corner of the is actually called the Double Deuce, and it's like a country bar.
Wow, I wonder if it's like in honor of this
it might
thing
be.
that we're talking about right now. And I'm gonna be honest, man. With Jake Gyllenhaal being the new character that Patrick Swayze was playing before, I think that's a solid casting already. And I haven't seen Roadhouse, the original one. Like I said before, I just know that movie is amazing. And then yesterday I also said the most that I know about Roadhouse is Peter Griffin going Roadhouse when he's just kicking people in Family Guy like for the whole episode, and he's just keeps saying Roadhouse, man. But I know people love it. I see Mike Davis right here saying Roadhouse is such a classic. And I know that everyone loves this movie, and I think I'm here for it. Mike, who do you think that? Well, if any of you guys have seen the first movie, but who do you think that Conor McGregor could be? Like, what character do you think they're gonna have him play as from the first movie? Just curious.
You know, Conor McGregor, he has a way with words. He has a way with people. He has a way of making people love him and hate him. My guy is a performer. He is a showmaker. You know, like he knows how to promote like if you like for any of his fights, he promotes the hell out of a fight. You know, he does it so well that a lot of fighters can't do. You know,
for real.
And so I wonder what type of I feel like it could be like a very aggressive type of character, or he could be like I don't know, a leader. I don't know. It could be like a leader of a gang or like a crew that's like
that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
But I feel like he could probably play in a number of roles. I mean, he's been in the WWE, so he knows how to play in parts and act and be around.
Because we all found out very young that WWE was half acting, and I think that was heartbreaking for all of us. Did you ever think that it was real? He's in the UFC. He doesn't do WWE, so UFC is real, right? Like
UFC is real. UFC is real.
But has he been in the WWE?
I feel like he's made some appearances in the WWE.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of
I know
he's not like contracted by them at all by any means.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's shown up for WWE stuff before, just like Jake Paul and all those other ones. Have kind of done that. He's actually contracted now with the WWE, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I think this would be pretty cool. I don't know. Again, I haven't seen Roadhouse, but it's a classic apparently. So
I'm down to check it out. Yeah, I'm definitely down to check it out. Let us know how you guys feel about this and the overall remaking of the movie in general, because the last movie came out in '89, right? I think that's what you were saying before. It came out in '89, and now we're getting the remake. Do you think Jake Gyllenhaal is a good cast for Dalton or what? What are you thinking?
Jake Gyllenhaal
in the chat
is an incredible actor.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, look at him in Ambulance, incredible.
Yeah,
he was awesome in basically all the movies that I've recently watched him in have been incredible.
I agree,
and that's not a lot. That's not easy to say for a lot of actors. And I haven't seen the one. Is it Nightcrawler?
Yeah, Nightcrawler is awesome.
I haven't seen that one yet, but people will go crazy about him with that movie. So, as far as his dancing ability goes, I have no idea about that. This is about dancing, but like, I think he'll play a pretty good role.
Yeah, I don't think this movie is a dancing movie per se.
I don't know why.
They do dance.
Dirty Dancing, man.
Dirty Dancing is the dancing movie for sure. Yeah. But yeah, so let us know your feelings about all of that. I don't know if I'm hyped for it, but I'm definitely here to check it out. All right, moving on to the next thing. Marvel Studios Assembled: The Making of Miss Marvel is now streaming on Disney Plus. And that's pretty awesome, man.
Have you watched any of them before?
I think we watched just the first Didn't we watch the first one or something? Or no, that's something different, huh?
I think we watched the one that was about Loki,
Okay, I know. I thought we watched
but
something
we
pertaining
watched
to
we
it.
watched something. I don't know if we finished it.
Yeah,
Because
I
they're
don't think
short,
so.
right? They're not like long episodes.
I don't recall. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know for real because I have no idea.
Because I have, yeah, that's something I haven't really paid attention to. But um, I don't also don't know like what they show. Do they show like stuff that wasn't shown in the show? Or do they explain like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I just don't
Yeah,
know what they do with there. Um, but that's something we'll probably have to check out because I think there's
I
a lot of cool information there that could definitely shed some light on some of the creative decisions they made. You know, certain things that'll be pretty cool to learn about.
I agree, and I think I'm getting this mixed up with the other thing that Marvel did when WandaVision and stuff
Legends,
came out. Legends, yeah, that I think
yeah.
that's what I was thinking of,
I think we
not
watched
this one.
Legends. We watched the
We
first
did
episode
watch,
of Legends.
yeah, we did watch that, and it was awesome. This is an hour and 2 minutes, actually.
Oh wow. Okay, so this
So
is like a
this,
full length
yeah, the making of Miss
documentary
Marvel is a
type thing.
full, yeah, I was about to say that, a full length like movie basically of everything. And I believe they have one for Moon Knight and all of the Disney Plus shows that we've got this far at
Yep.
least. Um
Hmm.
and this also just makes me think a lot of the show that, man, we still have to check out. What's it called? Lights and Magic and Lights, or Lights and Magic, or something like that. The
Oh
one
yeah,
from
is
Disney
it out yet?
Plus. Yeah, that's out on Disney Plus right
Oh
now,
snap.
bro. So like we have to check that out. Like, oh man, I think that's gonna be incredible, bro. And I'm super hyped for it. And that's what this one makes me think of. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But more of a modern day type of vibe to see how Miss Marvel was made. And Miss
Yeah.
Marvel was awesome, to be completely honest.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Check this out. I'm definitely because how many episodes do you think there would be? Because like what we have.
I think
What
it's
was
just
the
the one episode, to be honest. I think it's just the one thing of Miss of assembled. Like it's just one small episode.
or I'm sorry. How many Marvel shows have there been up to this point?
We have WandaVision, Falcon and Winter
Marvel
Soldier,
Soldier,
Loki,
Loki,
Hawkeye, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel. So 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
have
it shouldn't be too
She-Hulk
hard to
coming,
catch
and
up.
that'll
We'll
be
have to check that
7.
out.
Yeah, for real, bro, because it seems like it'll be awesome. And I can't wait to check out what this assembled one is about. But I kind of don't like watching them at the same time. It's iffy for me. I gotta go a little bit.
Yeah.
I gotta go a little bit longer because I be
Hmm.
like, I need to watch the show at least like 2 times before I start watching the background of everything.
Yeah.
Because then when I watch it again, I'll be like, ah. I know that's not. I know it's not all the way right.
Yeah.
My man Andre says, I've seen Assembled Miss Marvel, and it's one of the better ones. Oh, okay. So the other ones
Okay.
aren't that good then, is what you're saying.
Oh. Yeah.
uh,
This might be the case where they have all this information that's just kind of like
yeah.
not like okay, why do I even need to know this? This is nothing new, you know.
I feel that. Andre also says Jake Gyllenhaal is a really good actor. As long as the director hire is good, I'm good with it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that too, because we don't want to just see the movie just get made by anybody, right?
Yeah.
And What If?
Oh yeah. What
Yeah,
if?
What If is. I love What If. What If is awesome. Pina Colada said I got to be in a very specific mood to watch it. I can understand that. Not everybody could just dive straight into the documentary-esque type
Yeah.
of vibes. I like them though. I like them depending on what they are. I like documentaries as well.
Hmm.
My man said I only watched 2.5 of them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely not for everyone. You know, like I would buy a lot of DVDs. I haven't bought a whole lot recently, but I'd watch them and then like I'd watch the behind the scenes, all the special like feature stuff that they typically have. That was something I did on regularly,
Yeah.
um, but I haven't done that in a while. So, but that is something I enjoy watching. It's just a matter of finding the time to check it out because it's pretty interesting stuff that you can find during those types of things.
I agree with that completely. And it's definitely what I will say about all of these type of shows when it comes to the background look at it. I think it's pretty awesome to see some of the technology and what they use for it. I remember when what was it for? What did we see something for like this? It wasn't Lights and Magic, but it was something for Star Wars. I think it was Mandalorian when they first started using the new technology. Remember the wall technology or whatever? And we saw something about it. I don't know if we watched it together before we did something or something like that. And it was like it was like that new technology that makes everything just look super amazing. And they used it for that specific, I can't remember what it's called. And then we like watched that episode that week. What technology is it? Man, come on.
I think it was a post when we talked about it, but I'm not too sure.
No, because we like looked at it was like we watched something about it, and we saw the same like scene, and we saw that it was shot with the things, and we were like, whoa, that's crazy that was the same thing. And then what was it?
Not too sure.
New technology used in The Mandalorian. Is it the virtual set? It was something like that.
I'm not too sure. I have a vague memory of this, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, see, it was this thing right here. Hold on, this.
While filming this scene from Disney's The Mandalorian, the actors could see their surroundings, but the surroundings weren't actually there. All of this is just LED screens displaying background.
See, you remember this?
In a video game engine.
So it's like a 360 screen type of thing.
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame, where actors jumped around in a sea of green, imagining how VFX artists would make this planet look once filming had ended. The Mandalorian is one of the first major productions to choose.
You don't remember seeing some of this stuff?
And the benefits for actors are just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What was that? I don't
like this
shot.
You don't remember this? Oh, okay. Maybe, man. I could have swore we watched this together.
Revolutionized virtual production while directing The Lion King and The Jungle Book. However, the process for these two remakes still relied heavily on blue screen and post-production work. For The Mandalorian, LED wall technology seemed like the next logical step.
The LED wall technology, that's what it's called. Yeah, bro. And when I remember when we at least saw the picture, because I know we saw the picture about it. I remember that for sure. And we were like, yo, that's awesome. Like, this is crazy. And to know that where they came from to where we are now with technology is freaking insane, bro. Like, it's definitely next level. Andre says it was Gallery, the making of Mandalorian. Okay, I don't think I've seen that. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've seen the Gallery thing.
But yeah, that's a whole nother documentary, I think, on Disney Plus too, right?
The big screen thing. Yeah, it is another documentary on Disney Plus. Disney Plus has quite a few good documentaries. This is something that me and you have talked about quite often on the channel. Yes, it replaced the green screen. Pina Colada knows his thing. All right, Pina Colada, let us know what's happening. Andre says stagecraft technology. Dr. Vince says, I'm very excited for a lot of upcoming projects in most franchises like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Sony. I'm just hyped for 2023. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And we get freaking a lot of dope stuff at the end of the 2022 right now, right? Like, we're about to get She-Hulk, which is going to be crazy. Then we're getting Star Wars Andor, which is going to have 13 episodes, I think, or 12 episodes, actually.
I think it's 12.
12 episodes with the first 3 going, releasing at the same time. We're also getting the House of Dragons, the Game of Thrones spinoff, and we're still getting the Lord of the Rings. Like, bro, it's going to be a crazy rest of this year. And we still have Wakanda Forever and Black Adam to look forward to. Not to mention Werewolf by Night that we're supposed to be getting in October. It's like show after show after show after show. Like, we're just going to have to be watching everything and then just do a review Like, just do a one show for a review on the channel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, all right, this is our review show where we talk about all of the movie stuff and everything right here in this one. We're gonna have to like add it to the pop culture news updates or something because I don't know if it's even gonna be possible to do watch parties for all the stuff that we're gonna be getting towards the end of this year. August and September, I guess you can just say, because it's the end of August and then straight September is just everything. My man Pina Colada out here with 13,892 Marvel bucks, bro.
My guy is balling.
Big balling, yo. He's going to be entering all the giveaways. Pina Colada says, why does She-Hulk feel so close yet so far away? Yeah, because I don't think it's the next. It is next week, isn't it? No, it's the week after that. I don't even remember the date anymore. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see.
Isn't it like August?
Now, you may be thinking...
What? August? I don't know if it's August 12th or 21st. That's what I can't.
I don't know why I had the 22nd or 21st stuck in my head, but I think it might be the 12th.
I think it's the 18th.
Like the 13th.
I think it's the 18th. Let's see. She-Hulk. I think we just released some news about this today. Yes, that is actually the next thing that's on the docket, and we're tripping.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro. Why don't you why don't you let us know what the next thing is actually?
Well, coming up next, She-Hulk has been pushed back to a Thursday release instead of Wednesdays. So when it gets released, I think we'd watch it on Wednesdays instead of we'd watch it on Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays, right?
Yes, because initially it was having a Wednesday release date like every other thing that we've seen from Disney Plus for some reason, and we weren't happy about that. It was going to be released Wednesday, August 17th, but now it's been pushed back one day, so now that release date will be August 18th. And we're going to have a Thursday release date from then on for the rest of the show. And I think this is mainly because they don't want to overlap with Andor when Andor gets released.
Yeah. How many episodes is the She-Hulk? Is it 6?
I think it's either 6 or... No, I think it is 6. I'm not going to lie.
I don't think it's 10, right?
Nah, I don't think it is.
6.
I think it's 6.
Sure.
9. Oh, 9 episodes.
Wow,
Yeah,
so it'll be the longest.
Yeah, one of the longest ones yet. So I think this will either go into Andor or not. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, August 18th. Thank you, Andre. I'm gonna say yes, Queen. Oh yep, you all got to gambling real quick. We see you. But I'm juiced for She-Hulk, bro. I know you haven't seen that trailer, but the trailer is this show is about to be crazy dope. Like all the things that we're gonna get from this show is going to be next level. Like I kind of want to watch the trailer right now, to be honest. But like, bro, it's gonna be definitely awesome, and I can't wait to to see what we're gonna get into with She-Hulk, just everything. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be. I think She-Hulk has the potential to be one of the best shows that we're gonna get from Disney Plus, other than like Secret Invasion and stuff like that. You know, because I'm definitely banking on this show being freaking epic, like top tier for sure.
Yeah, it could definitely be among the I think it could be among the better shows on Disney Plus. I think up to this point, I think Moon Knight might be our top so far, for sure. You know, and if they can replicate that type of enjoyment and I don't like build up like they do with Moon Knight, I think we can have a pretty good show. And obviously, She-Hulk and Moon Knight, I'm pretty sure are going to be very different shows.
Oh yeah,
aesthetically. You know, and how compared to how they feel, like the way they kind of conversate and everything like that, it'll be different. But I think it'll be just as good, for sure, if not better.
And then I think this is going to be like an adult show, like Moon Knight was, but just on a different side of the spectrum. You know, we saw her being, we saw She-Hulk getting down and dirty. You feel me, picking up Brad and taking him back to the room and stuff like that. And we know that this is going to be a pretty spicy show at certain times when it comes to different things that is going to be going on. But like we know we got like Abomination and you know we know we're going to be seeing a lot of crazy just all around characters being introduced throughout this whole show, because it's like the different section of the DoD that we've been talking about as well, or and all that stuff going on. And I'm hoping we get big Miss Marvel connections as well because of where we left off with Miss Marvel and having the whole DODC out here being definitely insane,
menaces,
bro. Like, yeah, straight menace to society. And I can't wait to check that out, man. I'm really excited for it, to be honest. Like, I'm really excited for She-Hulk, and that San Diego Comic-Con trailer that we got definitely ramped up a lot of my hypeness. Like, that is definitely the reason for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Pina Colada says Daredevil Mackie suit. What? Like macaroni and cheese? I don't know. Dr. Vince says She-Hulk smash. For real. Pina Colada says, should I play Alien, Isolation, or Descenders? What is Descenders? I don't know what that game is. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard about that one.
What
Isolation's pretty fun though.
Oh, you played Isolation? I haven't played that.
It was only for like one night for like an hour, but like
it was fun though while you played it.
And it was pretty cool. Not my cup of tea because I don't really play games like that, but it was a cool game.
Nice. My man said that's UK slang for McDonald's. Oh, I didn't know you were from the UK. I didn't know you was a driller. You're out here with the UK drill, the drill sergeant. Yeah, bro. She-Hulk seems like,
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, man. I'll look forward to checking this out.
Where's the trailer? Let's watch it. Let's watch the She-Hulk.
I think it'll be good.
You down to watch the She-Hulk trailer?
Yeah, check it out.
Because I think most of the people that are in here saw it with the San Diego Comic-Con, but I think we all are super down to watch this amazing trailer and get those vibes again. It was the first. I think this was the first thing that they dropped on us from Comic-Con, if I'm not mistaken. The first trailer that we got, it was this one, and then and it was like we were like, oh, sugar lips, She-Hulk, San Diego Comic-Con trailer. Okay, here it is. All right.
Oh gosh. Oh, yo.
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
What?
Yeah, she's talking to us, bro.
More and more eccentric
Breaking the fourth
superhumans
wall?
are coming out of the woodwork.
Oh, I was like, did bro just
Launch a
jump off?
division for them. And I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it. Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
Ooh,
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man
Abomination.
tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's green. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit. I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we answer to a higher
snap.
power.
Yes, sir.
Is on the
Now
edge
on.
of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the Book of American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this. You know
Yo.
that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were, attractive, got all the attention from everyone?
Yeah.
Hello.
Ooh.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that Daredevil? That was
That's
Daredevil.
Daredevil, son.
Yo.
That's Daredevil,
That's
son. The red and
Yo.
yellow, though. This is Daredevil, son.
That was pretty interesting, man. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of
Right?
fun.
Like, doesn't that hype you up even more? Like, it's like, okay, this might actually be something incredible.
Yeah, because I like the idea of her kind of getting trained, you know, and then all of a sudden getting into this big court case, having to defend Abomination, and then all of a sudden, you know, another part one gets involved, like, hey, yo, you know, you're part of a bigger thing here. You should consider being a hero, being on a team.
Yeah.
I don't know if that team could be like, I don't know, like the West Coast or something, like Avengers or something, like, you know, something cool like
Yeah.
that.
Maybe
obviously,
even the
Daredevil would make-
Defenders.
Yeah, the Defenders. I think it'd be pretty cool to see what they do with it. And they could do that because, I mean, we got Daredevil in the mix now. So
Yeah, baby.
it'll be interesting to see where they go with that because I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and it seems like this show is going to be pretty much everything that we want it to be and a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was basically all of that was hype right there, brother. I don't know what else to say other than that. That was definitely major hype mode because, like, gee, Daredevil? I didn't think we would. I didn't even like. I know it was rumored that he was going to be in there, but man, the fact that he actually pulled up is crazy. Yo, Dr.
Yeah.
Vince, bro. See,
Yo,
this is what happens, bro. This is my guy. You should know that, bro. Streamlabs is not messing with you, bro. It's not gonna let you gamble that much and get breaded, bro. I'm sorry. It might do it for pina colada.
Yeah, that's a big rip. Oh,
Everybody's gambling big money right now. But yeah, bro, I'm super ready for She-Hulk. And like what, bro? Like what? Daredevil, Abomination, and Wong. What? So this might even lead in, and then you saw that little demonic creature looking thing that she was fighting. If I'm not mistaken, this might lead into some of the rumors that we've heard around here for Phase 5 and 6 about how the Darkhold being destroyed is going to allow for a lot of these more supernatural creatures to start roaming around the MCU, giving that entryway to Midnight Suns. And it'll be really crazy to see how that happens, like with the MCU, bro, because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wild to see what happens, bro, with those. Especially because Wong is there, and that's just what's really making me trying to figure out what kind of role is She-Hulk even gonna have in this new MCU. Is he coming to recruit her for the Avengers like he did with Shang-Chi? What are we gonna see here? And do we call it the Wong Cinematic Universe now? Like what? Like because my man's been in my man's been in a buttload of movies.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot to look forward to She-Hulk, man.
For real.
I look forward to it. I'm pretty sure we all looking forward to it, man. So we have what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks.
So it's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's not next week, but it's the week after.
Okay, yeah. So we're almost there, man. Almost there. It's got to be a little more patient. We'll be right around the corner before we know it.
I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting, man.
But with all that being said, real quick, guys, if you guys didn't already know, channel memberships are now active. By becoming a member on our YouTube channel, not only will we be helping support on what we do here at Marvel Bros, but you also have a bunch of awesome perks to represent the super fam in our live chats. With that being said, we appreciate each and every one of you guys.
That is right. And before we move on to the next one, like Mike Davis says, there is a quick poster of Johnny Blaze in there also, and that is awesome. So Johnny Blaze being in that that She-Hulk trailer is like next level. But that if they're gonna utilize that way.
Yeah.
So it might be to where they use Robbie Reyes instead of Johnny Blaze. But I hope that I don't really care which one we get. I just want Daredevil in the MCU. And it would be awesome to have Johnny Blaze be the one that's kind of been the OG, like in the background. Maybe see like a Hank Pym Ant-Man type of vibe with it or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Or it would be dope even if Ghost Rider was released because of the Darkhold being destroyed, and if like the Darkhold had some type of
he'd be the next villain,
like lock on like hell, like you know what I mean, like Mephisto and all that type of stuff, and the Darkhold being destroyed allows for him and Chthon to kind of roam free and be crazy. I think that would be awesome. My man Pina Colada said, "Hold up, Andre Brillon. You always been a member? My guy has became a Brovenger yesterday. Once again, welcome to Andre, one of Earth's newest, mightiest bros.
Yes.
We appreciate you around HQ, man. He's definitely, been getting into his room nice and comfy, trying to make it his own. I saw him put up a couple pictures that we had to ask him to put down for different NSFW reasons. But other than that, he's been a lovely guy around headquarters. Pina Colada says, "Welcome, my guy. I wasn't here yesterday." Oh, that's right. You weren't here yesterday, Pina Colada. I forgot you weren't here yesterday. So moving on to the next thing. Unfortunate, more Batgirl news, yo. The Batgirl directors Bilal Fallah and Adil El Arbi have bro, why did you start laughing? I had it.
I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I had the same issue trying to say their name this morning when I was reading the post out to myself, and I was like, I struggled. Continue. I apologize.
I was definitely not ready. Okay. Batgirl directors Bilal Fallah and Adil El Arbi have officially made an announcement regarding the cancellation of their latest project. Yo, so let's read this. It's kind of sad too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I read it, I was like, "Oh man, my heart. This is so unfortunate." Especially because, by the way, when they found out, they were at
I was about to say
they were at Bro's wedding, my guy. Like, how cold is that? How cold is that? Okay, Here we go. Let's check this out. Here we go. Okay. They say, "We are saddened and shocked by the news. We still can't believe it. As directors, it is critical that our work be shown to audience, and while the film was far from finished, we wish that fans all over the world would have had the opportunity to see and embrace the final film themselves. Maybe one day they will, inshallah. Our amazing cast and crew did a tremendous job and worked so hard to bring Batgirl to life. We are forever grateful to have been part of that team. It was a dream to work with such fantastic actors like Michael Keaton, J.K. Simmons, Brendan Fraser, Jacob Scipio, Corey Johnson, Rebecca Front, and especially the great Leslie Grace, who portrayed Batgirl with so much passion, dedication, and humanity. In any case, as huge fans of Batman since we were little kids, it was a privilege and honor to have been a part of the DCEU, even if it was for a brief moment. Batgirl for life." Bruh, I'm about to cry. Like, yo.
Yeah. Super unfortunate, man. Because I think I read when I was scrolling through Twitter earlier, I read that they were at the wedding when they found out, and then I found this, and I was like, damn, Discovery out here not caring about people's well-being.
No regard for people's livelihood.
At least talk to them.
Anything.
You know what I mean? At least have a conversation and be like, hey, you know what? Sorry. saying this isn't going to happen. At least give him a chance. Maybe at least fight for it. Just a little bit. Not and then for them to do it the way they did. Super sad, especially because of Brandon Fraser too. I know
We were
some
looking
executives.
so forward to
Yeah.
seeing Brandon Fraser as Firefly in this. That was one of the biggest things that we were looking forward to.
He's really doing good things for himself right now, and it's super unfortunate that a project that he might have put a lot of work into isn't going to be seen, probably ever. So, and I don't know if we're going to talk about that portion. Oh yeah, but yeah, and then even that going into the tax stuff, that is kind of going on. It's just kind of man,
Yeah.
super unfortunate.
Yeah, bro. Because it's and the tax stuff that you're talking about. Let's start talking about that a little bit, bro. Because that's just kind of more. That's super heartbreaking that that's the case as to why we're not seeing this movie that we were so pumped for. Because J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon, we immediately when that was announced, we were like, that's gonna be incredible. We can't wait to see this, but. Man, it's just man. Okay, so the thing is that WB Discovery had spent $90 million so far, I believe, making this movie up until this point. And they would have probably had to put another $90 million in for marketing and stuff like that. Not to mention getting it post production because it wasn't even finished with CGI and stuff like that or anything. And basically what they did was they went and got a tax rebate on the movie where now they can't release the movie in any way, shape, or form ever. They can't ever release it because I think that's the way it works in the clause, and that way they can get all of the money that they invested in the movie back.
It was a tax write-off, and
just a quick tax write-off, bro.
Yeah.
All these people that were connected to this show, to this movie, I mean, and now it's just well, you're out of here.
Yeah. It's super sad, man. It super sucks that Batgirl has been canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Just the more information we're getting about this whole thing is just super upsetting, not only for us but for the people involved. Hopefully one day we see this stuff. Maybe WB will change their mind after seeing the type of backlash they got.
Yeah.
With that said, I don't know how much more. What's the term? How much more persuasive WB or Discovery would like to be after the whole Snyder Cut thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be. We'll have to see what happens, man. Maybe Shazam and Black Adam do really well, and they, or if they ever need a project and need to, come up with something, they actually bring this back to life. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. Pina Colada says, when was Batgirl announced? That was Fandom, right? Or was it before Fandom?
It was Fandom. Actually, it was a little bit before Fandom, and then Fandom we actually saw some first look images of what it
okay.
And since then it's just been in production. We've heard about,
and we had only had one picture, right? And it was Batgirl on a gargoyle, and it was just a concept art. And then we actually got the suit not too long,
which wasn't
a year
terrible.
Later, it felt like. People said that the suit was really bad, but it didn't look bad from the picture that we saw.
Yeah,
it looked
I didn't think
super
it was
believable,
that bad, right?
especially for a year one Batgirl or a year two Batgirl. I didn't expect anything super incredible, But there was a lot of I did the thing that we read yesterday on the Newsflash was someone saying that Batman suit didn't look too good either, and it was
yeah,
that's where I could feel okay. Hold on,
yeah,
yeah. Andre says, I don't know what Sensei was talking about. I'm still scratching my head. Yo, I was having I was having an issue saying the directors of the movie's names. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you guys. Pina Colada said, R.I.P. Batgirl, gone but not forgotten. Press F to pay your respects. Let's get some F in the chat to pay your respect for Batgirl.
Yeah.
Because they definitely did her wrong, yo.
On top of that, this is another thing. This kind of goes into our next thing real quick here. on top of all this news, it's been also been revealed that HBO Max is expected to lay off 70% of their development staff as Discovery and WB kind of move away towards scripted shows. From what it was kind of explained, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I think they want to work towards big screen projects, right? Is that what their goal was?
Yeah, you basically they're just looking to get the movies, man. They like that was the biggest announcements as well when they had released that was the biggest announcement that they had put out with the cancellation of Batgirl was that they were trying to focus on more cinematic big like releases that they were like and that wasn't Batgirl basically.
Yeah.
And now I was like, damn, it was one of those where like everybody collectively was like no shot that they're just out here
their own
roasting. Yeah, they're out here roasting like this. Like, nah, you're get on out of here. And it just really sucks, man, because I hope no shows that we're actually, out here really waiting for and looking forward to and like are getting affected by this, because laying off 70% of your development,
and then on
70%,
top of that,
that's more than half. That's more than half of half.
Yeah. On top of that, I'm pretty sure I was also reading that HBO Max is going to be folded into Discovery Plus, not the other way around, like we were talking about prior. So, and HBO is going to be its own thing, but still under Discovery's thing. But HBO Max is going to go into Discovery Plus, from what I was reading.
Damn.
So, and that's part of the reason for the 70% layoffs.
They're letting their entire staff it's like this is becoming a real takeover.
This is a real takeover.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, you can't be too mad in that case, because it may I think this is something that we even talked about possibly happening when we first were speaking about WB Discovery and HBO Max coming to this deal. We were like, we're probably going to see a lot of HBO Max people and stuff just start disappearing and just going away out of these streets. You know what I mean? Because when you already have an entire production company and all this other stuff as well that you've been doing for however long, and it's like Warner Bros is Warner Bros though, and you would think that Warner Brothers would be the one to kind of stay up on top, but I guess they must not I don't know what the deal was or how much money and all that stuff, but it must have been a lot different than what we thought it was going to be out here, man. Because we see Alan Horn and Zaslav, like we were talking about yesterday, going crazy, chopping movies left and right. Even with with some more announcements that we have to talk about today, it's more like shifts and destruction at WB overall, and it's kind of getting to the point where I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't. What do you think is going to be where do you think we go from here? Like, are we going to get like a year or something of no movies or something like that? And then
it
we
might
just
push everything back for the rest of the year, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think we might maybe see Shazam or Black Adam, but even then, I think we talk about that later on, but I think possibly. But I think the only movie we're going to see for maybe another year and a half might be Black Adam, and that's it. Everything else is going to be pushed back.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what it's going to look like for the rest of DC moving forward. I think Comic-Con really kind of showed Discovery how much people want to see Superman, how much people want to see certain characters, and they did not get those characters at Comic-Con, and they saw that, and I think they were like, okay, we need to make some changes right now. This is not okay, I watched a lot of Discovery going up because we didn't have cable, and that was one of the few, cable like
Discovery Channel was like free.
Yeah, it was free, and so, and all their stuff, they do a really good job. Like obviously, like even when it comes to like Deadliest Catch and all that type of stuff, in terms of storytelling and whatnot, they do a really good job. So
yeah.
Going from that and then, finally acquiring HBO Max or WB and then kind of looking at, okay, what's working, what's not working. We need to get rid of what's not working and reevaluate what is and what might not be and what can we save, and that's kind of the mindset I think they're at right now. Is they're currently butchering and saving the good meat and getting rid of the rotten stuff. So, super fortunate it's going about the way they're going about it the way they are. But
Yeah,
I guess this is kind of how it is in that world. So
it happens. It's kind of
Yeah.
that at the end of the day, huh? Like, yo, it is what it is. But I just we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see, I guess.
it might
Wait
be
and see
another
where this goes.
year to 2 years before we actually see what the plan for DC is going to be.
But the way that I feel,
Possibly.
to be completely honest, is like this is going to really, really. I mean, I'm still saying it. I think this is really solidifying that we're gonna get Batflick and all this stuff back in the Snyderverse, really like kind of reinstated, because we
Yeah.
already know that this movie was going to be one of the first movies to kind of solidify Michael Keaton being the new Batman in the DCEU because of Ben Affleck being removed from it, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. You know, it's not happening the same way now. Aquaman, we see Aquaman, they're doing reshoots for Aquaman too, so we can have Ben Affleck back as the Batman in that to basically keep DCEU continuity going. So basically whatever they're doing over there, they're trying to, they're trying to bring some shit back over there, for lack of a better words. We even talked about the fact that the Flash movie has literally been in development for as long as the Flash show has been on television. So the rise and fall of the Flash show is literally, we still haven't got the Flash movie yet. And we still might not, because that Flash movie was supposed to be doing a buttload of retconning, brother. Remember we talked about that on the channel. That was supposed to be changing the way, Supergirl, Superman for Supergirl, Batgirl for Batman, and Michael Keaton's for Batman, and all this other stuff. Superman, yeah. And it's like, man, all of those retcons were moving us farther and farther away from the Zack Snyder DCEU that kind of started everything to begin with. And even though we can all, agree to disagree on whether those movies are good or whether they're not good, Justice League Snyder Cut is one of the best comic book movies of basically all time. It's like it's up there,
Yeah, we really enjoyed Snyder Cut.
Like that movie is ridiculous, brother. And I don't see why they wouldn't want to restore the Snyderverse. You know what I mean? And in its full glory. Just look at how Shazam and Black Adam are literally hurting from not being able to stay within this continuity of the DCEU. Like we talked about, The Rock literally getting Dwayne Johnson getting booed on stage, because of no Henry Cavill. It's like stuff like that you just don't really come back from unless you change your mind, unless you start doing the things that the fans want, that the fans love, and what they've been looking for the past freaking 20 years, bro. Like, it's almost been 10 years, I feel like, since Man of Steel has come out, right? Like, and that's literally the best movie, like, once again, one of the best comic book movies that we've got, and it's another Zack Snyder movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta give this man his flowers at some point. Russo Bros and Zack Snyder are basically, they hold like some of the best comic book movies, with like Civil War, Winter Soldier. Is Winter Soldier the Russo brothers? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. Like, we need more of this.
And I think this is another kind of thing that Discovery wants to kind of do too, especially kind of going into like not this next topic, but the next, or maybe even the next topic. But like, I think they're going to be slowing down just a little bit when it comes to the development of DC, and really kind of take their time, just like how Marvel did in the beginning days when Iron Man came out.
Yes.
And I think that's what it looks like. That's what it kind of looks like with all the delays that we're going to be getting, with a lot of the upcoming movies.
I agree.
And so I think I think it's just a good thing for now. I think it's just a little scary right now, just a little bit.
A good thing wrapped in a bad situation.
Yeah, they're scorching earth right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's to make way for new growing vegetation.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see. And I think it's not. And again, I don't think we're going to be able to see what's going to be happening for another year to a year and a half, maybe even 2 years.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really going to be like a complete rework, rebuild. They just kind of go through with a couple of the movies that they already had kind of planned to go, and then uh, get those out of the way. We're still supposed to be getting the Penguin series, right? Because I think, or the Gotham series, or whatever it is. We
I
just
don't
heard
even know
about
at
that
this
the
point,
other
but
day.
yeah.
That Matt Reeves isn't directing it, but he is all over the script and everything like that. And then we still have the Penguin going to be in it, and I think he's going to be very centered in the show. If it didn't,
Yeah.
I think it got reworked from a Gotham show to a Penguin show, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's kind of one of the things that happened, right?
Wait, Midnight Sirens or
What?
something? Wasn't it called Midnight Sirens or
Whoa, I have no idea.
something Sirens? I don't know why I have that. I have no
Yeah,
idea how that.
I'm not
how that
sure.
went.
I'm not sure. I don't remember the Sirens thing, but I do remember that after the movie, I think they decided to change what the show was going to be focusing on, because I think it was
Yeah.
supposed to be focusing on more of the Gotham PD, and then it went from focusing on the Gotham PD to focusing on the Penguin, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Because what's bruh's name that plays the Penguin, and he does an amazing job as well, by the way.
I forgot his name, but he doesn't look like him in the movie. They completely.
Nah, he does
changed
not
his-
look like him. He's the one from Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah. I forget his name,
I'm about to get it.
but I love his movies because he's in quite a few movies and they're pretty good.
Yeah, he's great. Colin Farrell, that's his name. Colin Farrell. So Colin Farrell as Penguin is straight goated, like for real. And I can't wait to see how he just takes over that role. And another thing that we're kind of talking about, which goes into our next topic right here, man. When it comes to, oh my goodness, where did I go?
I was like,
I have no idea
just
where I
happened?
went just now. I was like, hey, wait a minute. But when it comes to Joker, we see that Joker 2 releases October 4th in 2024. And this is supposed to be having Lady Gaga starring as Harley Quinn in this movie. And from one of the newest announcements that I saw, it's supposed to be a hybrid between a musical and just a regular thing now. It's not going to be a full-blown musical like the first announcement that we heard. It's going to be more of an, a blend of two different things.
yeah. And then another thing I saw today, it looks like it's going to spend the majority of its time in Arkham Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I saw earlier today. I don't know how to feel about this, man. How do you feel about it? I don't know whether to be terrified, or pleasantly surprised. Because I know we've talked about this before. We don't really watch musicals like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I just don't know how to feel right now when it comes to this one.
I think we could feel. I think it's okay. I think Lady Gaga does a really good job.
She's a good actor.
She's a really good actor, and
She does a good
Joaquin
job.
Phoenix is a great actor as well. So those are two great actors that'll be in their leading roles, and I think that they could really, really show us what they did the first time. Literally a whole new wave of cinema kind of thing. Like, I think Joker. I think a lot of people sleep on Joker. I think Joker didn't change up the game as much as it should have because of how great of a movie that really is and how people really, really sleep on it, because that movie was incredible. Joker and the Batman are like some of the best stuff, like for real, that are like outside of a connected universe, basically. And I really like what they did with the first movie, and I can't wait to see what they do with this second one. I don't know what the hell could happen, but I know it's supposed to be like taking place a lot in like Arkham Asylum, right? And a lot of stuff like that. So I'm here for it, bro. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I think because I love the first Joker movie. I do.
Yeah.
So like it'll be interesting how this shift, because that was a completely different movie compared to what they have planned for this. I think. I mean, it's by no means the first movie a musical, but it's a complete shift, and so I'm very excited to see what that shift's going to look like. I think Joaquin's going to do great. Lady Gaga's going to do great. I think it's just a matter of if we're going to like the movie or not. and I think this movie is just going to divide a lot of people potentially.
Yes.
But
I mean, I feel like the first one did the same thing. It divided a lot
Yeah.
of people as well. So if it does the same thing now, then, you know, all the more to it. Holy crap, Pina Colada gambled 1,500 and won 4,500 Marvel bucks. Yo, my man has 19,000 Marvel bucks. Goodness gracious, bro. We're gonna have to up the ante for trivia with this guy, making so much money out here in these streets. Pina Colada says DCEU needs new leadership. It does need new leadership, and I feel like they do have it. Oh, Andre answered that question. They are getting new leadership on the movie side of things with Alan Horn. And yeah, that with Alan Horn, like we've even been talking about here so a little bit so far, Alan Horn and what's bruh's name? Zaslav. They're like Zaslav is letting Alan Horn do whatever he wants to at this point, is what it seems like. And whatever is not connected to what they want happening, it's getting axed, and it's getting axed, and it's getting axed, and it's getting axed. And you know, more power to them for the axe hammer. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of these things, it does seem like it's a bad thing, but I think it's only a bad thing right now, and I think it's actually going to lead to a brighter DC in the future.
Yeah,
hopefully they become like DC Studios or DC Productions and really start trying their hardest to build a bigger movie scene of things, you know, because that's what Marvel did. They have their Marvel Comics side and they have their Marvel Studio side. But DC Comics is what everything is for DC. Like the movies are DC Comics. Like, and so they don't have a production side of things that really just get to do what they want to do. But with Alan Horn, I have no doubt in my mind that that's what's going to happen. Like, I feel like that's the direction that we're going really, really quick. And yeah, they do need it badly. I agree. Lewis Berry says, we have 10 months and WB has 10 months and money. Reshoot Aquaman 2 and Flash with Deborah Ann Woll as Mira and Timothy Chalamet as Flash. Also release Batgirl and Scoob 2. I don't think Timothy Chalamet as Flash is the strat. I would rather have Grant Gustin, my guy from the show, be Flash in the WB. I think he would be a good fit for that.
Yeah, and I think it'd bring a lot more money to DC.
It would bring a lot more money. All the fans from the CW would come, I think.
They would. Yeah, I think it's a huge shift of people that would come and just to watch it with Grant Gustin being there. But yeah, and those are all things that I think may happen in time. But I don't know. With the way things are going, I don't know if that's gonna be the case.
Yeah. Lewis Berry says, I hope to get Lady Gaga as a female copycat Joker, Emma Stone as Harley Quinn, Willem Dafoe as copycat Joker. I don't know about Emma Stone as Harley Quinn. I guess I could see that, but I see Lady Gaga a lot more. And I kind of see Emma Stone as more of a cat woman type of vibe. If anything, you know, maybe Poison Ivy. I think I could see that Poison Ivy,
especially after watching Harley Quinn yesterday.
Yeah,
thanks for that.
Lewis Berry says Phoenix and Ledger are the top Jokers. Yeah, I agree. As well as Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is awesome, but I guess that goes more into the animated side of things.
Yeah.
I use Joker as an example for mental health in my psychology class. Oh, nice. What was your grade on that assignment? Andre says Todd Phillips is an amazing director and will do great for Joker 2. I agree. He did great with the first movie is insane. It just was definitely just It was crazy, bro. I don't think we were
ready.
Yeah,
I don't think we were ready when we first watched it. We were just kind of like, whoa, this is like next level in terms of like what we were expecting at all. So
yeah, for sure. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like and share on the stream, because it definitely helps us around here on the Ube of the Tube. Let's see. Dr. Vincent, the multi-Vince of Vinces, says Joker, Darth Vader, Doc Ock, and Thanos are the best comic book villains. Bro, come on. You can't not put Doctor Doom on there. Doctor Doom is literally the best comic book villain of like all time, my guy. And I don't know if Darth Vader counts as a comic book villain necessarily, because he wasn't a comic book first, you know. I don't think Darth Vader gets to go into that conversation, but everyone else does for sure. But Darth Vader, he's more of like the sci-fi villain, or something like that. I don't know if that really counts. Even though Darth Vader's comics are the reason why Darth Vader has become so much more awesome in the recent years. So I guess you could, you could put it up there, give or take. Pina Colada says DC needs to announce something and cancel it before it can start production. DC announced, yeah, that's exactly what they do, yo. Chalamet or Lucas Till? Who is Lucas Till? Lucas Till. Oh, bro, from bro was in X-Men. The X-Men stuff.
Wait, the dude who plays the
Lucas Till? Lucas Till is, I think this is Cyclops' brother in the show. Let's see, Lucas.
Oh yes, he plays a young Cyclops, I think.
Yeah.
In X-Men First Class.
This is Cyclops' brother.
Oh really?
Yeah. Cyclops is, I can't think of who the heck Cyclops, what character that is, but this is his brother, and I think he dies in the movie too.
I think he does die.
Yeah, I think he dies in the movie. Yeah. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Vader is the best villain. Yeah. I guess he's up there. I think Doctor Doom, the stuff that Doctor Doom does in the comic books, it's just unmatched. Mm-hmm. My man literally becomes like God Doom and he starts taking over the world. Louis says Jamie Dornan as Cyclops. Ooh. It's him that blows up the mansion. Yes, it is him that blows up the mansion and causes one of the best speedster scenes ever. That scene is definitely top tier, bro. Dr. Vince says, I want Mr. Beast to play Sandman in the MCU. Yo, what? Yeah. Hey, he does low-key look like, bro. I'm not going to lie. He does low-key look like the Sandman now that you say that. Just a little bit more flabby. My guy, I really like the speedster scene from Eternals, though. I can't lie. Like, I really like it. It was just really great. Give me more of that. Give me more of that as much as you can. You know? Give me more speeds. That, like, the way that looked was great. She was going super fast. Yeah, exactly. When she started whooping, I almost called bruh Homelander. When she started whooping, what is his name?
Icarus.
Oh, bro, when they teamed up on him at the end, bro, that fight scene is legendary right there. I don't care what anyone says. Angelina Jolie, that can like do the technology. Oh yeah, that was nice. I liked it. I liked it a lot. My man Pina Colada said it looks so natural. It looked nice, yo. Pina Colada says Makari has the best movement. Yeah, Makari definitely, her movement was insane when you compare it to the Justice League Flash with the whole.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks way better in terms of like visually, and it looks so good because that is kind of weird.
I don't know whose idea that was, bro.
Flapping in the wind, you know.
I don't know whose idea was that, bro. I just need someone to tell me. Who was in the creative room like, let's have him run like this. That was my biggest letdown from the Snyder Cut, was that Brett still ran like that. I was like, I was like, what happened? I thought he was definitely going to have him going crazy. But yeah, I love it. Eternals is amazing. The guy who can do technology is Fastos. Yes, thank you, Dr. Vince. I appreciate you. Someone else that loves Eternals. Yeah, I love Eternals, Pina Colada. It is definitely up there in my top 10 for sure. And from a lot of the things that I've read, a lot of people say that Eternals is going to age like fine wine in the MCU for the future of what we're going to get. So, give me more. Pina Colada says Flash's movement was Ezra Miller. He decided to do that. Goodness gracious, that's terrible. That's so terrible. Of course he did. Like, why did they give him any type of creative control over how that happened? Like, what? I need answers, WP.
I wonder at what point did WB realize, I don't know if Ezra's okay. Maybe we should ask
This man might be on drugs. Like,
this man might be going a little insane. We probably should start
anybody
asking
ever
some
think of
questions. And I don't know what it was like. I mean, some people reported he's been pretty aggressive on set, off and on, just depending on the day. At some point there's got to be someone like throw up some red flags.
Yeah.
And then maybe reconsider some of the things that they got going on, because I don't know. It's just super sad and unfortunate. Is he still on the run?
Yeah. Brett's still on the run, and they're still thinking about making the movie. Like, the movie isn't... Like, I understand, but bruh, like, I don't know if the movie would get more back. I think it might lose more money having him in it than if they would just reshoot it, but I don't even know. Wait, no way, Pina Colada. No shot. My man said he based it off competitive ice dancing.
I mean,
bruh, why?
I see it, but
I see it too, but you're not skating. You're running.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a weird.
Not the move. Not the move.
Sad day when the CW television show has better looking like speedster running and stuff like that than an actual movie. Like, bruh, crazy. Okay, so how do you feel when Flash saves all those people from the building when it's exploding, right? Versus when Quicksilver does it. Like, which one do you like more? Because they both save hella people from a building and bring them all outside, and it's kind of the same scene, to be honest.
I like the Quicksilver one better.
I agree.
Because it doesn't focus on his running the entire time. Like, you see slow motion, but it actually looks like he's running.
And then you see like just people like disappearing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that's just way better. And then I don't know. I think they just dropped the ball with DC for sure.
Yeah, I think Pina Colada says it best right here. Eternals, CW, DCEU. That's how it is for the running. I agree. Well, you got to put in X-Men, though. You got to put in the X-Men, because I think they did a good job. So I think it would be X-Men. I think the X-Men Quicksilver stuff might be in the middle of Eternals and the CW stuff, to be honest. Because it doesn't look as good as Eternals, but it definitely looks better than the CW stuff. So it's like a good blend. A good blend, if you will. All right, okay. My guy says everyone's saying the Quicksilver scene. They like the Quicksilver scene as well more. I feel it. All right, brother. Yeah. What's the last thing on the docket for the super fam and bro Vengers today?
Well, Warner Bros. Discovering. I apologize. My words messed up there. Warner Bros. Discovery is considering moving the release dates for Shazam and Aquaman.
Yeah, and I don't think we know what they're like, where they want to move them to. They were just like, oh yeah, we're thinking about changing the dates. Like, what the hell is happening over there? What the hell is happening?
Again, scorched earth.
Yo, like, for real.
I don't know. Like I said, I think it's going to be a while before we even understand what's going to be happening with the DC universe. Because Shazam was supposed to be this December, right?
Yes, Shazam was supposed to be December 21st, and then Black Adam October 21st, and then
Okay.
Aquaman next year sometime. I can't remember the exact date. I have a graphic for it. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, because now it looks like Shazam might be not even this year, and I wouldn't doubt it
Exactly.
if that's the case. And then Aquaman, they're probably going to push it back even further to late next year, and not even early or mid like I think it was before. And again, this might be for reshoots, or they just might not feel like it's the right time. You know what I
It's
mean?
just more DC being DC. Hopefully, it's for reshoots. That would be the best thing that they could do,
Yeah.
because I think everybody was furious when they just let us know that like it wasn't like what's it called? The Black Adam wasn't even going to be in Shazam. That's when a lot of people were like, "What the?" And then Shazam isn't going to be in Black Adam, and then everybody just kind of lost their mind collectively. They were like, "We're not getting any Henry Cavill. We're not getting any crossover from the main. Like this doesn't even make sense." And then people were literally going crazy for good reason. By the way, like for good reason, because it doesn't make any sense. Black Adam and Shazam. They're literally bros. Like they're not bros, but they're like villain bros. You know what I mean? Like that's is my arch nemesis type of vibe. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of us expected Shazam 2 to be based off of, is kind of Black Adam versus Shazam type of thing. You know, and maybe get that Superman in there the way the animation was. That was freaking beautiful, by the way. It's freaking beautiful. It's just crazy where we're at right now with with DC. And I don't think we ever thought that we were going to be here. Like, we put a lot of eggs in the DC basket early on, like, because we were like, okay, we're about to get some awesome projects here. And then we didn't.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We're just going to have to wait and see on this. I don't know what the outcome of it. I think maybe in the coming days or weeks, we could potentially get more information about this, because I know there's people that have been reporting all this, been digging more and more information every day. You know, like we learned a lot more about what's been going on this morning for what was announced yesterday, and more information I'm sure will be released in the next couple of days. And so hopefully we can kind of get an idea of what's going to be going down.
No, I agree on that. And then here's the slate that we are looking at when it comes to all DC stuff, you know, because DC, they don't really come up with the slate. So somebody had to put this together and let us know all the stuff that we were going to be getting. And what I think would be kind of the awesomest thing to do was take some of these things that are down here and just insert them at random up top, you know, the things that are to be discussed, because we know we're getting these. We just don't know when we're getting them, right? Like Static Shock. We know we're supposed to be getting that. And I think it was Michael B. Jordan that was supposed to be, taking the lead as the director or the creative or whatever the case was on that. James Gunn, he was supposed to have multiple, movies and stuff coming out, but he only had one movie and one show. So it's like, you know, that I think that has a lot to do with it as well. We got Harley Quinn, Sandman comes out this week, Black Adam October 21st. Super Pets was decent. We have Stargirl also coming out in August. Titans coming out, and then Shazam, which was supposed to be December 21st, and then Aquaman The Last Kingdom, that was supposed to be coming out March 17th, 2023. Do you think we're going to still get the Blue Beetle? I mean, you see Flash and what happened is Flash and Batgirl.
Anything Shazam on, I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon. I think everything is literally on. Literally anything could be pushed back.
Yeah.
I think we just need a little more context as to why they may push back Shazam or Aquaman, or like actually make it official and maybe release some more detail with that. With that said, I mean, we've seen stills from Blue Beetle and it looks incredible.
Yes.
One of the best suits I think we've seen in all of DC for sure, live action.
100%.
Obviously, Superman and Lois, as you've said, incredible.
Oh my gosh, I was just watching season 2 today. It just came out on HBO Max. Oh my god. Oh, it's incredible, bro.